Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again. John's back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I made it.
Quick little teleport in and out. I'm really pleased to bring to you this next guest. He is an excellent, esteemed, highly regarded filmmaker, professor, and author. On the streets, he is known as the Profother Maker. Please give it up for George Toles. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Go for it. Get that pillow. Oh, yeah. Don't mind John. He's very friendly.
Tag team.
Yeah. Whoa. Welcome to the show. Not that friendly. Yeah, I see you brought a chain as well. Anyways. Mr. Toles, welcome to the show. George? All right, we'll do George. Jorge.
No, George.
George. How are things? How is life in the film world, my friend?
You're referring to the Oscar telecast?
Yes.
I was really ass-hammered by that broadcast.
In what way?
Well, I don't believe in hell. But after watching Seth MacFarlane, I wanted there to be a hell. And that he would have at least one very long day there at full heat and light.
I guess you weren't a fan.
Well, I guess synthetic snark, knowing empty pop references, endless Jay Leno-esque styling, and
Nice.
and here's to the loser lack of empathy to the nth degree finale. I guess he did find a nadir point that I thought even by Oscar night standards was low.
I feel like you don't even use words. You use like some other level of communication. I have to agree with you. I gotta say, it was in stand-up. The one thing you're never supposed to do is come out and tell people how much you're gonna suck, and that was the very first thing that he did.
Well,
So.
he's got a Nostradamus prophet quality about him.
He's a prophet, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. If only he could or maybe he did foresee how much money Family Guy would make. Now, something you are very popular for, and we were talking about communicating without words and using other weird things. You have some of the most probably famous Facebook statusi that I have ever seen or come across.
Yeah, status update.
That's right.
I lusted for clicks, and
You're a very passionate man,
yeah,
aren't you? The color of this shirt.
I'll do anything to get them. Actually, I do a status update every day. It's a mini narrative, and it's all because my mother used to say about my brother, Tom, who's an editorial cartoonist, it must be so hard for you to get up every single day and do a cartoon whether you feel funny or not. And because she loved him more than me, I decided to do status updates. And every day, whether anyone asked or not, and I'm not even paid for them.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, you're not.
And you can kind of decide what they're going to be, because there's no real genre of what tells you what a status update could or could not be. So
Yeah, it could be anything.
yeah, it can be anything.
You could go from drinking water to killing a family of horses.
But there have to be certain guidelines. No whimsy, no geezer gripes or wisdom. No egregious
category.
sentimentality.
Okay. No, I totally agree with you. You know, nothing is worse than when you go on Facebook and someone's like, to the guy who just ran me off the road, which today was a Winnipeg School Division bus on Arlington. But I agree, yours are far more entertaining than that. Now, when I was at university briefly, I noticed that you were known.
You couldn't make the grade, huh?
Yeah. Well, I made A grade, that's for sure. Not an
You
A
used the
grade.
bathroom when you were there, didn't you?
Yeah, I used the bathroom a bunch when I was there.
Good at that.
So you shifted over to U of W, or did you just go out into the real world?
No, I went into the real world. I learned from the harsh mistress of open mic comedy. Yeah, I didn't have someone saying, you failed that paper. I had someone saying, you failed life. I'm going to kill you later. But you were the film guy. You were the film man.
There are many film people out there, and
You were like the king.
emperor.
You were the god.
I read your. I did a little background research on you. I checked out your Rate My Professor profile. And mostly good. A couple of things. Well, one person, they said they gave you top marks in every category, and then they said their one comment was, I would like if I could spend the rest of my life on a desert island, I would like to spend it with George Toles.
Not bad.
Do you have a lot of stalkers?
Well, I did write that.
So you want to be alone on a desert island with yourself?
What better company?
Yeah.
A jug of wine, a loaf of bread, and me.
Friday night, you want to?
Would you have the same answer if we cut your hands off, though? Just saying. Now,
That's a good point.
we're men. We're men, all right? Now, we're talking about the university, and we're talking about university, and you teach a very unique course at the university currently in film studies. What is that course?
Yes, one that U of W does not have. It's called the Film Production Course. We make a feature film from scratch, collectively created by the 23 or so. Notice the choice of the word 23 rather than 20 or 25.
Oh.
People chosen by interview. We start with maybe a literary source, then we adapt to screenplay form, and then we film it and do post-production over about a 15-month period, and it's very intense, and very few people end up speaking to one another at the end of it. But it is an unusual course. I think it's the only course of this kind in Canada, so I'm
So you make
pushing that.
a full feature-length film
Yes.
in the duration of the course, basically.
Well, it usually spills over into another time period.
Another
give-
dimension.
yes, another dimension.
Yeah.
We give people who are still speaking to one another additional credit to finish the project.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing some interesting things over there.
Well, it's
Making movies and making hate.
movies, making hate, yeah.
Just breeding hate.
yeah.
Breeding hate, that's all the time we got for this evening. George Toles,
Thank you very much.
very interesting man. Thank you for coming out tonight. And I guess we'll see you later. We'll be right back with Abstract Art Form. Rabbit Attack.